So to make a box plot, the main thing is to determine the 5-number summary. And then once you do that, you simply are going to make a box around Q1 extending to Q3. And we'll usually draw like a vertical line through the median. Then we draw horizontal lines going from Q1 to the smallest value, the minimum, and then from Q3 to the maximum. And then usually we'll mark any outliers with asterisks. And to figure out outliers, we use this 1.5 times the IQR rule. So any value that's farther than 1.5 IQR units away from the quartile, so above Q3 or below Q1, will classify or qualify as an outlier. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to practice with the data that we had from the previous problem where we were dealing with the grams of fat in the McDonald's burger. And so when we're starting, you want to put the data back in order. So from lowest to highest is usually best. So here it is already arranged. So we have 12 values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So since we have 12 values, that means the middle value will be between the 6th and 7th value. So here will be the median. And since those are the same, the median is equal to 26. Then to find the first quartile, we look at the median of these first 6 values. And that's essentially going to be between the 19 and 23. And so our Q1 will be 21. And then for our third quartile, it'll be the median essentially of these 6 values. So that'll be between the 29 and 29. So Q3 will just be 29. And then our 9 will be our minimum. And our 43 will be our maximum. So our 5-number summary is going to be 9, 21, 26, 29, 43. So we can make a box plot around the middle values. So we'll do our best to kind of scale it correctly or appropriately. So we're going to go from 9. Let's say that's 9, and we'll maybe say 21 is over here. So we'll draw a line to 21. 26 is maybe like here. Then 29 will be maybe here. So our box goes around the middle 3 values of the 5-number summary. So our Q3 here is 29. And then we draw our last horizontal line all the way to the maximum, that's 43. And so the range will just be equal to the difference from the max to the min. So we just can do 43 minus 9, and that'll be 34. The IQR is the distance from Q3 to Q1. So our IQR will be 29 minus 21, or just 8. And to determine if there are any outliers, we're going to use this value. We're going to use our IQR value of 8. So we want to first figure out what 1.5 times our IQR is. And that's 1.5 times 8, which is going to be 12. So if there are any values that are 12 units above Q3 or 12 units below Q1, those will count as outliers. So above 29, so 12 units above 29, that'll be 29 plus 12, that'll be any values more than 41. And our other one will be 21 minus 12. So any values below 9. So we have 9, but 9 is not below 9, so this one doesn't count. So we look for values above 41, and we actually have one value above 41 at 43. So 43 will be an outlier. So our outlier at 43, we have one outlier at 43. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just do one more. So we're going to make a box plot for these 23 values representing the number of home runs that this baseball player hit over these 23 seasons. So make a box plot. We got to first put these in order from lowest to highest. So we're going to go 10, 10. Okay, so after they're in order, we find the 5-number summary. So since there's 23 values, the median will be the 12th value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this will be the median. Then we have 11 values to the left. So Q1 will be the middle of those 11 numbers. So it'll be the 6th value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be our Q1. And this will be our minimum. And then our Q3 will be the middle of these 11 values. So it'll be the 6th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be our Q3. And our maximum will be 74. And so our 5-number summary is 10, 26, 34, 44, and 74. Now we make a box plot with these values. So starting at 10, and we go to 26, we'll say that's about 26. And 34, maybe like over here. And 44. And extending all the way out to 74 will be our end of our box plot. And so the range will be 74 minus 10, so it'll be 64. And our IQR will be equal to Q3 minus Q1, so 44 minus 26. And that'll be equal to 18. Okay, and so to figure out if there are any outliers, we're going to do 1.5 times our IQR, so 1.5 times 18, and that'll give us 27. And so we want to see if there are any values that are 27 units, that are more than 27 units below Q1, so any values 27 units below 26, and any values more than 27 units above 44. So let's just write that out. So 26 minus 27, negative 1. So any values below negative 1. And we go 44 plus 27. 51, 61. So any values above 71. So we don't have any negative values, so nothing on that side. But we do have an outlier at 74 because that's above 71. So we have an outlier at 74 according to this rule.